Hello everyone. Today I'm just going to give a brief tutorial on how to set up and run a Minecraft server for relatively cheap using Amazon Web Services. So, just going to head over to AWS, just type that in. You want to go to this aws.amazon.com. I've already set up an account, so I'm just going to log back in, but go through the steps to sign up. Yours will not look like mine. What you'll want to go to is the search bar up here, go to EC2, open this up, click Launch Instance, name this whatever you like. I'll name it Minecraft Server. Leave it as Amazon Linux, it's really easy to use. This is kind of where you can get pretty customizable. This is the free tier. It's not going to be enough for a server to run, unfortunately. So to start out, you could either do T2 medium or T2 large. This tells you how many CPUs there are and how many gigs of RAM there is. I'll just go up to 4 gigs. I'll show you how you can also upgrade it later on. You'll want to do a key pair. Just title this whatever you want. I'll just do Minecraft Server Connect. Create new key pair. This next step is important. You can also set it up later, but I'll just do it right here for the network settings. Here we go, just click edit. You're gonna want to add a security group rule. Leave it as custom TCP. You can just put in the default port right there. Source, you can just do that. Description, pretty much just allows everyone in the internet to connect through this port to the Minecraft server. You'll also want to do UDP. Exact same thing. Just leave that right there. And you could just leave everything else the way it is and click Launch Instance. Let it load up. Come over here to connect to instance. This is going to be how you actually connect to it. I'll show you the very lucrative way to do it. You can just come in here to terminal. Make sure you drag this server connect to your desktop. Let me just rename this for ease of access. Go back here. Change your directory to wherever you placed that Minecraft server connect.pem file. Paste this in, click enter, type in yes. Right here, you'll see it'll get an unprotected key file. That's just because where it's located, there's too many users that may have permission to this file. To fix this, just go in here, properties, security, then you'll want to go to advanced, disable inheritance, remove these, click add, select principal. My name is that on this user. Just click OK, full control, OK, and then you'll see it's your basic user that you probably have on your server. Go back over here, paste the same thing, and you'll see a Amazon Linux pop up right there. So this is the basic start. You want to come over here. Pretty much use whatever you want. I'm just going to use paper for this. I'm just going to copy this link address. Do wget. This pretty much requests, basically downloads the file, kind of how you would do on your normal computer. There it is. There's my jar. But in order to run it, we're going to have to do sudo, which is super user yum, and then install Java. And then Y to install Java. Let that finish up. While it's doing that, I'll come over here, go to software, paper, documentation, just get the actual server startup command. It's right here. Bada bing, bada boom. It's all complete. All right, and then we're going to paste this in here. We're going to want to backstep here. I'm just going to tab fill the name to make it easier. Then this is the storage for the actual, I'll just pop it up to 3. It's not going to make a huge difference. And then just click enter. It'll do all that. It'll do the normal setup where it says the EULA is set to false. Also, I'll wait for that to happen. Yep. So there it is. We list everything. You can see there's the EULA. I'm just going to nano into it. This is, like I said before, a very lucrative way to do it. There's a better way that I can also show you to connect to this. So set it to true. To write out, if you're just doing it on the terminal, click Control O, click enter, then click Control X to exit. Then just run the same command, the Java command, and it'll do its magic. Now, we can pretty much just go in and connect to the server. To find the IP where it's running, you just want to go back to here, go back to your EC2 dashboard, go to instances. You'll see this is running. This is what we set up, T2 medium. You can just click in here, public IPv4. This is how you'll actually connect to the server. I'll load on into Minecraft. Let's go back to terminal. And look, it's done. I'm just gonna opt myself. And perfect timing. We're just gonna load right in. Go here, multiplayer, add server. So you could leave it like this, but as you can see, oh, well, there it is. You can either do that or place in the colon port 25565. Regardless, doesn't really matter. Since this is a pretty basic virtual cloud server that we're running, it's going to take a little bit to actually load you in, just to get those initial chunks loaded. But as you can see, I'm joining right here. And just give it a moment. Let's give it a moment to load. Like I said, very basic server setup. Let's do, maybe lower this down a little bit. Apply, done. And boom, you're done. There's a very basic Minecraft server that you can play with your friends. Animated for, I think, what was it? 2 virtual CPUs and what was it? Was it like 4 gigs of RAM? It's honestly pretty decent. It'll get the job done for a relatively small amount of people. Once you try to go up to like a larger amount of people, what I'd recommend is you can also see EC2 instances running. Go here, actions, instance settings. So if you shut down the instance by going here, stop instance, you'll actually be able to go into change instance type and actually upgrade this so you can get more RAM or more virtual CPUs, regardless of what you want. If you're going to be running a large modded server, it's really up to you. But it's a very easy way and cost-effective way to do it if it's just going to be a very minimal amount of people. The only downside is it's not like a actual hosted service. So say you leave it on and then, you know, something happens, the server crashes because someone gets on and does something naughty, tries to duplicate sand using an end portal or something, who knows. It won't automatically restart. That's the only downside to it. But thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or reach out and let me know.